Back in 2021, Sony made a major splash in the cinema world with the release of the FX3, a full-frame camera that packs serious power into a compact, mirrorless style body. It quickly became a favorite among solo filmmakers, content creators, and travel shooters thanks to its perfect balance of portability and professional-level features. The FX3 was designed to offer a flexible, lightweight solution for creators who needed high-quality video without the bulk of traditional cinema cameras. However, while the FX3 was a dream for many, it wasn't without its limitations. Two of the most notable missing features were internal RAW recording and open gate recording, capabilities that competitors like Panasonic and Fujifilm had already integrated into their cameras. These gaps left some filmmakers wishing for more, especially those who wanted to push their footage to the highest possible quality. Fast forward to 2025, and Sony is back with the FX3 Mark II, a highly anticipated upgrade that promises to address many of the original shortcomings and elevate the FX3 line to new heights. If early reports and buzz are accurate, the FX3 Mark II could well position itself as a true powerhouse in the cinema camera market, particularly for indie filmmakers, solo shooters, and content creators who demand professional tools in a compact form. One of the biggest and most exciting updates with the Sony FX3 Mark II is the addition of open gate recording. This feature, missing from the original FX3, has been available on cameras like the Panasonic S1H, S5 II, and Fujifilm X-S20 for some time, so it's great to see Sony finally catch up in this area. Open gate recording allows you to use the full sensor when filming, which means capturing more image area in a 3:2 aspect ratio. For creators, this is a game changer. It means you can shoot once and crop your footage later to fit different platforms like YouTube, Instagram Reels, or TikTok without sacrificing image quality. This flexibility is invaluable in today's multi-platform content environment, where creators often need to repurpose footage quickly and efficiently. Another major advancement in the FX3 Mark II is the inclusion of internal 12-bit RAW recording. Previously, shooting RAW with the original FX3 required additional equipment, namely, an external recorder, which added bulk, extra cables, and complexity to what was otherwise a sleek, minimalist setup. Now, with RAW capture built right into the camera, creators can enjoy cleaner workflows and higher quality footage straight from the device. The internal 12-bit RAW capability means the camera can record video with richer color depth and more detail, especially in highlights and shadows. This not only results in more cinematic-looking footage but also offers far greater flexibility during post-production color grading and editing. So why do these new features matter so much? Let's start with RAW video. Unlike compressed formats, RAW footage is essentially the pure, untouched image straight from the sensor. This gives filmmakers unprecedented control in post-production because they can manipulate exposure, color, and detail without degrading the image quality. The upgrade to 12-bit color depth further enhances this control, allowing for smoother gradations and finer details in both bright and dark areas of the frame. For creators aiming to achieve polished, high-end results, shooting in RAW is a must-have feature. The open gate recording feature adds a different type of value. By utilizing the entire sensor area in a 3:2 aspect ratio, you get more framing options and flexibility. This is particularly useful when your final deliverables need to fit various screen sizes or formats. It's an efficient way to future-proof your content without having to reshoot or compromise on quality. For filmmakers who juggle multiple platforms or different aspect ratio requirements, this is a significant advantage. Aside from these headline features, the Sony FX3 Mark II retains many of the things that made the original FX3 so popular. It remains fast, lightweight, and user-friendly, with excellent real-time autofocus technology borrowed from Sony's Alpha series cameras. If you've ever used an Alpha 7S3 or Alpha 1, you know how reliable Sony's autofocus system is when it comes to tracking faces and maintaining sharp focus on moving subjects. This makes the FX3 Mark II a great choice for run-and-gun filmmakers, wedding videographers, and documentary creators who often work without the luxury of carefully staged setups. It's worth noting that despite the camera's power-packed upgrades, the FX3 Mark II remains compact, which means it's not designed to handle heat as well as larger cinema cameras like Sony's own FX6 or FX9. Like the original, it includes an active cooling fan to help manage temperature, but prolonged shooting at high resolutions and frame rates may still cause it to warm up. This is something shooters should keep in mind, especially if they plan to record long, uninterrupted takes or work in hot environments. Comparing the FX3 Mark II to other competitors on the market highlights some interesting points. The FX3 Mark II is smaller and lighter than Sony's FX6, making it ideal for solo operators or those shooting in tight spaces where bigger cameras aren't practical. In terms of price, it's expected to be more affordable than some of its rivals like the Panasonic S1H2, though the exact pricing details are yet to be confirmed. With its new open gate recording and built-in 12-bit RAW, the FX3 Mark II stakes a strong claim for image quality and versatility, helping it stand out in a crowded field. That said, the camera is not without its trade-offs. It features dual card slots, one for CF Express Type A and one for SD cards. While this offers flexibility, CF Express cards can be expensive, and standard SD cards may not always keep up with the highest data rates required for 12-bit RAW or open gate recording. This hybrid setup may not be perfect for everyone, especially those looking for the fastest and most cost-effective storage solution. Battery life is another potential concern. The original FX3 was criticized for its relatively short battery endurance, especially when recording 4K video at high frame rates. If Sony hasn't significantly improved this area, shooters may find themselves swapping batteries frequently during demanding shoots. That said, Sony often updates its battery technology or power management with new models, so there's hope the Mark II offers some improvement here. On the sensor front, the FX3 Mark II carries over the 12.1 megapixel full-frame sensor from its predecessor. This sensor is highly regarded for its excellent performance in low light and mixed lighting conditions, making it a solid choice for documentary filmmakers, event videographers, and anyone shooting in challenging environments. Sony's signature S-Cinetone color science is also expected to remain, delivering rich, filmic color straight out of the camera without needing heavy color correction. This is a huge time saver for creators who want a polished look with minimal post-processing. Design-wise, the FX3 Mark II continues Sony's user-friendly approach. The original FX3 was loved for its simplicity, no need for bulky cages or complicated rigs. You could easily attach accessories directly to the camera body, making it a versatile tool for solo shooters and small crews. The Mark II appears to follow this same philosophy, maintaining a clean, practical design that supports fast, flexible shooting. Despite all these positives, the FX3 Mark II may still face some hurdles. Pricing is likely to be higher than the original model due to the packed-in features, which could put it out of reach for some indie filmmakers or small content creators. Heat management remains a question mark, especially given the increased data rates involved with internal RAW and open gate recording. Overheating during long sessions could still be an issue unless Sony has introduced significant improvements in cooling. Overall, the Sony FX3 Mark II seems like a well-rounded, thoughtful upgrade that addresses many of the complaints users had about the original while enhancing the camera's appeal for today's creators. The inclusion of open gate recording and built-in 12-bit RAW recording marks a big step forward, giving users more creative control and greater flexibility for multi-platform content creation. Its continued compact size, excellent autofocus, and reliable sensor performance make it an attractive choice for solo shooters, indie filmmakers, and anyone seeking professional-level video quality without lugging around heavy gear. We'll have to wait to see how the FX3 Mark II performs in real-world scenarios, especially in terms of heat management, battery life, and price, but early indications suggest this camera could be a game-changer in the compact cinema camera segment. For creators looking to upgrade from the original FX3 or those hunting for a powerful, portable video camera, the FX3 Mark II is definitely one to watch. It promises the kind of high-quality results and flexible features that make shooting easier and more enjoyable, helping you focus on your storytelling without worrying about gear limitations. That's all for now. Thanks for reading, and if you're interested in more camera news and reviews, be sure to stay tuned for the latest updates.